Hi, welcome back to Learning Photography, the digital photography course. As a part of portraits and group shots, now we're going to learn about families and children. I started my professional career taking photos of children around my state of New South Wales, and I've taken thousands and thousands of children's photos over the years with their families. The rule here is get it done fast. Even if the shoot's going to go for an hour, you need to get this done, the main bits, within 15 minutes. Put on a big lens at the beginning. When they arrive, have a big lens ready to rock and roll. There's two things going on here. One, it's at a park or it's in a studio. Let's say it's a park or in their home, in their backyard, somewhere where they're familiar. That's a good start, somewhere where they're familiar. They can be relaxed. Don't try and take their photo straight away. Just let them relax, let them be themselves, and let them have fun, and let them naturally be themselves. And then you can zoom in quickly, boom, 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 and you get them, and you wait. So you need to be ready. So you get your camera, and you get your lens, and you get ready. So whatever light, no flash here, no flash. Let's put the flash away for the minute. We'll get it out a little bit for the family shot, but for now, don't worry about it. This is a non-flash part of the shoot. Here's the thing, you're really tall. They're not. So get onto their level. Lie on the ground or sit on a chair. Get to their level, all right? And talk to their parents. So you're talking to the parents, mum and dad, hi, how you going? And talk about life, talk about sport, talk about whatever you want to talk about. It doesn't matter what you talk about. And so then you're talking to mum and dad, but you're watching the kids, you're watching them run around, they're playing with toys, they're running up to their parents and then running away again. And so you're taking shots, but take a shot from their level if you can, all right? So there's no point in having shots looking down at children, all right? You want it looking at their eye level, and so they could be running towards you or running away. On the camera settings, on your camera, set it to autofocus continuous, where the camera will find them and follow them around. If you don't do that, you're wasting your time. The shots will all be blurry and they'll be a waste of time. So you need to find that. So open your manual, find out on your camera where that is. So go into autofocus continuous 3D or whatever it's going to call itself, where it's going to follow the action. It will have it. Find it, all right? It's your best friend, because once you've locked on to a child, it'll hang on to them and they can run around, and as long as your finger is in halfway down on the shutter button, it'll zoom, it'll focus in, focus out. Then you can just zoom in and out to find them. And then shoot away, shoot away, shoot away. You'll take a lot of shots and most of them will be thrown away. You're looking for a hero shot. Now, from all of this, from the hundreds of photos that you may take in this 10-minute period or / 15-minute period, you'll throw nearly all of them away except for maybe 6. But if you get 6, what we call hero shots, where there's a beautiful warm smile and there's a bit of interaction between parent and child, and the child looks up at their parent with warm, loving eyes, and you capture that, that is gold, because the parent knows that look. When you're taking family photos, chase emotion. This is about heart. This is about being a human. And if you can do a great job there, you'll nail this every single time. So then, after following the child around as they're playing, the next one is a formalised group shot, where you're going to get mum and dad and the kids are sitting on their knee. So there's a couple of things you can do there. You can get them literally to sit on the floor, get mum and dad at the kids' level, because then the kids can stand up, especially if they're toddlers. They can stand up and hang on to mum and dad's shoulders or sit in their lap. You've got to be really quick here too, because it's all over then. You've had them running around, and then there's a sit-down shot. Now what you can do is you can find a location where there's a bit of this and a bit of that and a bit of this. So luckily, near where I live, I've got the beautiful Sydney Harbour and Parramatta River. I've got beaches, I've got mangrove-looking places, I've got woodland-looking places, all in one tiny area. And so from a short stroll to each one, and it's beautiful for that. And so I can, okay, we'll just walk through these trees now. Anyway, I'm walking backwards, they're walking towards me, and I'm firing it off. Don't look at the camera. Just don't look at the camera. Okay, keep on walking towards me. Don't look at the camera. Look over there to the water, everyone. Beautiful. Okay, Mum and Dad, hold hands. Beautiful. And you're firing these off. Okay, everyone, back you go. Start over there again. And now slowly, like walking on the moon, everyone, really slowly walk towards me. And then here they come again. And do that. Do that maybe 3 times. And then, okay, everyone, we're all down to the water, to the sand, and just walk along the sand. And one of the kids, no doubt, will go racing over to the water. And they're going to turn back to their parents like, can I? And so get ready for the can I. Preempt. Think, right? You're always thinking. And so there goes the kid. They're down near the water. And they want to kick the water. They want to play in the sand. All right, so it's near the end of the shoot. Are they allowed to get dirty? It's up to Mum and Dad, but meh. Right, so and play with that. You may have to get into the sand yourself to get some low shots. Shots with water, just water in the background, they're beautiful images as well. But the time is really short and you've got to work fast with this. The rest of it after that, well then it's just show time and it's going to go pear-shaped a little bit. But you've already got your shots. They're already in the bag, all right? So then other than children and Mum and Dad shots, let's get Mum and Dad together. We get a couple of romantic shots for Mum and Dad. We get some really nice shots of them. Get them looking lovingly at each other if you possibly can. There's some set moves and poses that I suggest you do your own homework here, right? I know there's moves and poses that I know work. So the mum can put her hand there, swing her elbow across and do that over Dad's shoulder. There's different things that work. Work with the couple of what works. Not everything works with everybody. So work with them and get some loving shots there. Maybe some silhouettes, some water ones. Maybe keep the kids to one side and let Mum and Dad walk by the water, hand in hand. They don't look at the camera. They're looking off into the distance. What we're trying to create here is an atmosphere, is a mood, right? So work with that. Be artistic with that. What lens? There is no right or wrong on lenses. What camera? There is no right or wrong on camera. Sometimes you do need to use flash. If you look, always be looking, right? Do I need flash here? So look for shadows under eyes or under nose and think, it's such a bright day that the sun is creating really hard shadows. Well, then a flash can just take those away a little bit. All right, so get them set. They're ready for a hero shot and then boom. Hero shot, nice. A little bit of flash goes a long way. You may need a bit of a warm gel just to match the warmness of the sunshine, but that's up to you as well. Family photos. One of the great joys of my life is the family photos that I've taken. I know that my photos are in the homes of thousands of families. Thousands of families. And me knowing that my photos are in their home is a blessing to me. I love that thought that these wonderful people have my photos in their home, on their mantle. I think that's fantastic. I love that. And this is one of the joys that you can get. Sometimes it's a horror story on some of the families that you take and you're thinking, whoa, my brain exploded on that family. But then on other families, on most families, it's such a joy. It's wonderful. So get over that hurdle and fear of the unknown and work with who you're working with and play with some arrangements. May I suggest then that you go into your favourite search engine, into images, and have a look, let's say Google Images, right? And so then we're having a look at some of the positions that family group shots go in. And if you're not sure, just refresh your memory. Go into group shot positioning of a family and you'll see and look at other people's work. I do, right? So I encourage you, look at other people's work and think, okay, you don't have to copy it or emulate that. But what it'll do is it'll go into your subliminal mind, and then when you're on the location, when you're doing the shoot, it'll just help you say, oh, okay, just move a little bit more. Can you come into a little bit more to mummy? Good, okay, good. And dad, can you just move your arm a little bit? Look at the whole picture, look at the end result, and then create something magical. And then they'll keep that in their home for the rest of their lives. That's it for the painful part of portraits, headshots, group shots, and family and children photography. Thank you for putting up with that. Try it out. So please subscribe, like, hit the bell if you've enjoyed that and you found it informative. Now we're going to have a wrap, and that'll be the end of the course.